massive update on Ruby Franke's children and exactly what happened to them. And guys, this story is wild and it's going to be in 2 parts. So make sure and click the plus sign because I want you to get the second part, and also tell me what you guys think. But let me give you a little backstory. So all of a sudden, we heard out of nowhere that apparently now all 4 of the younger children are in CPS custody. Now, I went and did some digging on this because I have reported on this. However, as I had said, I couldn't find any information about this. However, I tracked down where this information started, and I want to show it to you now because what happened, again, this is a bit of a wild story. So this comes from Julie Louise 1975. You guys have probably seen her. I've seen her. I like her. I really like her content. I am a fan of hers. She was where this information came from. She put out this video stating all of these things. Check this out.
Ruby and Kevin Franke's 2 older girls, the 14 and 16-year-old, are apparently no longer living with Shari Franke and haven't been for quite some time. When police located the 2 middle girls, they were at this woman's home, Pam Bodger. Ruby Franke had asked her to go pick up the girls, and that is where she wanted them to stay. When DCFS arrived, however, with the police, they gave the girls 2 options. 1, go into custody with DCFS and go into foster care, or 2, go with their older sister, 20-year-old Shari Franke. Eventually, both girls did choose to go with their older sister, Shari. However, it apparently did not last long. It turns out that Shari apparently had to contact police because the girls were misbehaving, including running away. They did not want to be there, and they were showing it in every way they could. Shari had to call for help, and when the police and DCFS arrived, they did have to take both girls into custody, and apparently they are both now in foster care.
The problem is, none of this information can be verified. Julie is really good at putting sources and things in videos, but on this one, couldn't find anything. So I had some people send me some information, and I also went hunting, and we found some interesting thing in the comments about where Julie got this information. Check this out. People were asking in the comments, where does this come from? Like, we're wondering, and we had somebody speak up, and they said, she, meaning Julie, did a TikTok live with somebody who was a cop on this case at the time. She no longer works for them, I guess the cops, so could tell us info and much more. Somebody else says, but the case is closed though. How would that cop know if they aren't in court? Someone says it closed to the public, not to authorities. The cops were involved with removing them, like Julie said. So I guess the cops were involved. Whoever this cop was on this live stream was involved with removing the children. It says she could get arrested, releasing close information then. And just because you no longer work for the police doesn't mean you can share court or CPS details. So this is apparently where the information came from. Julie did a live stream with one of the cops that actually had the children removed and put into CPS care, and that's what's happening. However, things are kind of weird, and Julie's been really tight-lipped on what's going on. But I have even more information on what happened in that live stream. That's kind of insane. And guys, I'm going to put that in part 2, so to get that, make sure and click the plus sign. Sound off in the comments. Tell me what you think about this.